Hello, good evening. Happy Tuesday. I just realized I was on the BRB screen instead of the loading screen. Oh well. Alright. It's Tuesday. Alrighty. Okay. So, last time we saved the world. We saved everybody. Here's Pumpkaboo now evolved. Here's the rest of the team. I did teach Magnolia Thunderbolt. I just thought it'd be useful to have an electric type move. Okay. Yeah, I had to trade Pumpkaboo to evolve it. And then all my Pokemon now are 3 hearts. And Pokemon and me. Okay, I guess now we just gotta go back to Anastar City. Hahaha, there might have been nothing but stones here before, but now this town has a big old hole. Huh, Geosen sure had an amazing thing resting below it. It was hard to put into words how amazing it was. I mean, this is pretty crazy, isn't it? What about these people's houses? Whose house is this that survived? This person's lucky. Someone wandering for 3,000 years trying to find a Pokemon. I've heard a story about a man like that, but you can't believe everything you hear. He had nothing to say about the hole in front of his house. Okay, let's take a photo in front of the big hole. Okay, looks good. This is a great shot. No tip. Okay, see ya. Okay. I guess we'll head to Anastar. I'm gonna need to grab our flying Pokemon. Oh yeah, when I traded my Pumpkaboo, I used like my other save file. Like my Pokemon Y. And like I was playing as like the female character. And like I was like, my outfit was basically exactly the same as the one I'm currently wearing. Minus like the hat and shoes were like more reddish color. Like the hat was the default hat. The red one. But I had the same exact dress. It was basically the same outfit. I was like, what? This is literally the same. It's been over 10 years since I played on that save file. Wait, this is cute though. This one. This is fancy. Which top do we like better? Maybe this one. Okay, we'll wear this. Yeah, I guess so. Hollow clip. The phone. The phone is winging. Sycamore. Do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you face to face. Let's meet in Corway Town. Where's Corway Town? Okay, it's the next town. Okay. I think the excuse was there's like Durant in the way. We couldn't go through earlier. About to fight this guy? Roads of rock, roads of steel. Here we walk, happy we feel. Let me tell you about my brother's mysterious power. With it, he can reverse Pokemon type matchups. Really crazy. Normally, a fire type move would be super effective against grass Pokemon. But with my brother's mysterious power, it's the opposite. Fire type moves become not very effective against grass type Pokemon. Now we have a rather strange Pokemon battle. Inverse battle. Inverse battle? I don't remember this. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, what's not very effective against a dragon flying Pokemon? Oh, grass? No, I use Perish Song. Okay, what's... So water would be good against the Molga? Because it's electric. Oh, it switched out. Marowak? Okay, so this one won't be effective. Hey, what's, we need an electric attack? Magnolia. Do you think I can outspeed? Ah, no, he held on. Okay, so now it's the Emolga. Okay, so that was the inverse battle. Great! You understand inverse battles. Anyway, I'll give you this. A citrus berry. That's it. I go back and heal. What? We got ambushed. Durant. We're leaving. Boyle. Hello, Chuck. How's it going? How are you? Happy Tuesday. Okay, let's see if we can head to Coraway Town. Is this guy gonna fight me? We going there? Hello, I'm okay. I'm sorry I keep missing you. Ah, no need to apologize. No worries. Watching stream is never an obligation. Can we go in here? What's in here? Terminus Cave? Do we want to be in here? It is to me, but I'm too sleepy sometimes. If you're sleepy, you gotta sleep. You gotta take care of yourself. You're more important? Nah. Like I said, never an obligation. You always want to take care of yourself. Huh? What are you looking at? I'm gonna make you help me work if you lose. What? Why do I have to help with this guy's job? Only because you told me. Alright, let's see if we can quickly take down this trainer. I don't even know what we want to do in this cave. Also, isn't this guy supposed to be working? Why is he trying to battle me? Should we use a repel? It has an Everstone? Interesting. Is something gonna attack me from the ceiling? Hello, Ark. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Just got home. Welcome home. Too many candy corn. You know, isn't Halloween soon? It's kind of approaching quick, isn't it? No, I didn't want to fight. Had an exam today. How did it go? First question was like, oh no, oh no. That's not a good start. I like walked into this cave, but I don't know if we want to be here. I don't have Rock Smash right now. Is it down there? The rest of it felt like pretty smooth sailing. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. No, we don't have rock smash. No, I don't want to fight. Oh, that's my Pokedex. Nido King and Nido Queen. They're like rock. No, they're like ground poison. Is that right? It was more conceptual than math. Okay. Pretty sure ground poison. Also forgot my Uncrustables today, so I went without lunch. No. No lunch. Hope you can eat a good dinner. It's safe to eat it after 11 hours, right? The Uncrustables, it's probably okay. Should we leave the cave? I don't know. I just saw the cave and I was like, let's go in. But now I'm like, I don't want to be in the cave. I'm sure the Kiku insurance will cover whatever I get. Yeah, I'm sure it will. What's in here? Hey, can't you see I'm working here? Is Probopass just a rock type? I don't remember. When I read your title, I was like, Beyond. And I remember when Elite Four exists, yeah, I was like, oh, the Elite Four. Well, probably, I don't know how far we'll get. I'm sure we'll do the 8th gym. Then the Elite Four requires, like, we have to go through Victory Road. Which means it's a cave and fighting trainers. So I don't know how long that will take us. Rock Steel? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, originally I was like, is it Psychic? Is it Rock Psychic? What's this person? It must be dangerous to go farther ahead unless you're as strong as a champion. Okay, maybe there's like a legendary Pokemon or something here. Legendary Pokemon just chilling in a random cave. Yeah, don't they do that? Don't they chill in random caves? Didn't Mewtwo do that? Alright, let's get out of here. Surely there's nothing important in this cave. Did Mewtwo do that in the games? In like Red and Blue? I think is it Cerulean? Celadon? Cerulean Cave? I know he did in the Pokemon Red Special, yeah. Same thing in the games. And like all the Reggies, Regirock, Registeel, Regice. Those guys are chilling in caves too. Should I be on like these train tracks? Is that another cave? Okay, it's still the same cave, just a different entrance. Okay, should we just head to Coroway Town? Care for a sky battle? No, I don't have any flying Pokemon. I don't think we'll ever do a sky battle. A horde of Durant appeared. I don't think that's a Durant over there. Doesn't Heatmore eat the Durant? What flying Pokemon are there for this gen? Halucha. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Halucha. Like if we got a Fletchling, we could have had a Talonflame. Are you a trainer? I don't want to talk to you. Okay, we made it to Corway Town. So Sycamore says he's here. He wanted to talk to us face to face in Corway Town. A device that lets you become a Pokemon. Would anyone want to do that? Changing your hairstyle is like a form change for people. Yeah, I guess we'll look around. Corway Town, a town connecting differences. I want to be loved. Do you have a Pokemon that uses Nuzzle? I wish that I were a Pokemon. Then I could live every day with him. With who? With him? But who? Who is him? Hello. Him. Sycamore? It is him. I have to apologize to you about Lysander. I'm very sorry for the trouble he caused. You know, him. I'd also like to thank you. I'm sincerely grateful for what you did for all of the Pokemon and people of this world. And by stopping Team Flare, you also saved Lysander. I always knew that he desired a beautiful world. And maybe someday, the population of people and Pokemon will actually increase to where resources become very scarce. If someone acts out of greed in such a world, surely some will go without. If all living things keep acting that way, there will be nothing left at all in the end. Why, there won't even be anything left to steal, will there? But what I really wanted was for him to put his ego aside and lead everything to greater heights. I never had this discussion with him though, so I'm partially responsible for this. Well, enough of that, Kiku. I want you and your Pokemon to take everything you learned from your journey and hit me with your very best shot. What? We're fighting? My classmates sent the answer key for the exam and I forgot an oxygen in one of the Lewis structures. No. The oxygen. Hopefully that won't dock too many points. Lewis structure for NHO2, but it's NHO3. No, why'd you heal? Can I contest and say that I'm blind, but weren't you wearing your glasses? Does that negate the blindness? Yeah, but they're like 4 years old. Their prescription has changed. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm waiting on my new glasses. The eye doctor said I went up another 3 steps. Whatever that means, like your prescription got worse by 3 steps? Is that what they said? Yeah, oh. Prescription. I think mine has stayed the same. For the most part. Okay, what's the last Pokemon? Kiku is making me blind or what? Oh, he's gonna send in Blastoise. How have I made you blinder, huh? You stared at the screen too much? Too close to the screen? Staring at the screen. I remember like when I first went to like the eye doctor as a kid to get glasses. I was like in elementary school, right? And the eye doctor was like, oh, you see, you read so much that your eyes like got strained and so it's hard to see far away. I don't know if that's actually true or if you just said that because I was like a little kid to make me understand. How does that make sense? I don't know. I should move my monitor all the way back. Yeah. Maybe gotta get those glasses that like block the light. The blue light filtering lenses. Aren't they like yellow? Basically yellow lenses. But yeah, then I was thinking like, I don't read. What kind of doctor deters kids from reading? I don't think he deterred kids from reading. I don't know. I guess how else would you explain? I don't know. I was like, I don't read. I was thinking like, I don't read. And I thought about it. I was like, oh, it's because I played on my Nintendo DS so much. I've read so much Pokemon text. That's probably all the reading I've been doing. So maybe I read too much Pokemon. I was playing too much Diamond and Pearl. Isn't it that the blue light glasses effects is minimal or placebo or something? I think it's minimal. I think it's more there to be like, oh, we can sell more glasses this way. Because I feel like a lot of times the blue lens add-on, isn't it free or very low cost? You really are something. You and your Pokemon have developed strong bonds by spending time together and by caring about one another. That's why you and your Pokemon are so strong. The strength you found is simply marvelous, and you truly love and trust your Pokemon. Kiku, a treasure of mine is hidden in this town. If you'd like, try to find it. Well, I'll be often. I have many preparations I must attend to. I have a little surprise planned for all of you, to thank you for fighting Team Flare and saving Kalos. Well, with Warby Parker blue light filter lenses is an extra 50. Okay. Trying to remember. I know my current glasses have the blue light filter, but I forget how much it cost. Oh wait, we already talked to this person. Wait, so Sycamore said there's like a treasure hidden in this town? Did you end up getting colorful glasses? Mine have it, and I haven't been getting eye strain from staying up for 20 hours like I used to. Okay. Corey Station. I held off on getting stylish glasses. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Like, if you already have a functional pair, you might as well wait. If you don't need them right away. Will anyone give me free stuff? I guess you get the Fennekin quiz. Fennekin's height is 1 foot 4 inches, sure. Fennekin's weight is 20 pounds, sure. Here's your reward. We got charcoal. Is Zoroark in this game? I don't know. I don't know if it's Zoroark is in this game. I'm not sure if you can find them in the wild. We got charcoal. We can give that to, sycamore. Is it Gen 5 Pokemon? Yeah. Black and white. But yeah, I don't know if it's in this game, regardless. Maybe I'll give the maybe I'll do that. So what's the treasure in this town? Oh, there's an item in the background. Oh no, I'm moving. Okay. Fresh water, 300 a bottle. Rip Sanrio characters. Oh, here's the hotel. Hello Kitty adventure. Yeah, when are we playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure again? Just noticed you decorated. Oh yeah, since I was trying to level up the friendship with all the Pokemon, I earned a lot of decoration. Maybe I'll grind to level 5 hearts off screen. I was playing like the mini games. Then Fletch was like, he looked over, he's like, "Are you having fun?" And I was like, "Yes." I'm trying to make my Pokemon love me. What? The Kalos region is nice and all, but you should really check out my region. We have this town that you wouldn't believe. Never mind, you'll see it in due time. I wonder if he's from the Alola region. So yeah, along with the decorating, will it show up? Since I traded with myself to make Pumpkaboo evolve, like earlier in the stream, like my Pokemon from my other save, like came across the screen on the bottom screen. I don't see it though anymore. It came by. Actually, I guess here. My character from my Pokemon Y game is here. Okay, let's get the item. Max Potion. Okay, so what did Sycamore hide here in town for me? Where's the item? Pretty wing. I don't think that's what Sycamore hid for us. Where is this item? Keeps like disappearing. Wait, is my phone charging? Is it charging now? Okay, it's charging. my face capture phone said low battery. The world may never know. A burn heal. I think we could surf up here, maybe. Just kidding, we can't go anywhere. We use waterfall here. Are you excited for ZA? I am. I keep wanting to play, but I'm like, no, I have to save it for stream. I'm gonna look up real quick what Sycamore's thing is. Okay. Apparently there's supposed to be something, like a message here. Yeah, I'm excited for ZA. It's a message written in neatly carved letters. To the person reading this, what are you like now? Did you become who you wanted to be? For starters, what was the person you wanted to become even like? I don't know, but it would be wonderful if you can boast that you're living each day to its fullest. To future Sycamore. From the Sycamore dreaming of the future. It's a nice message. Are you who you want to be now? Oh yes, ZA. I'm so excited. I've seen some of the evolutions, mega evolutions, since I watched Fletch play. I've seen like the characters. I don't know story-wise what happens at the end. Like, I've seen, like, the aftermath, but I don't know why some things ended up the way they did from the story, because I just didn't see it, so we'll learn together. I let my dearest Furfuro lead the way on our walk. We came all the way from Comarine City to here. My feet are killing me. That's like across the map. If you were to do that walk in real life, how long would that take? We're here. Comarine's all the way, literally on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the way over here. 40 years? Dang. He looks good for 40 years though. Unfortunately, I have to miss the first VOD. No worries. I think the first one will just be a lot of like introduction anyway. A lot of tutorial kind of stuff. Do we want to be jumping here? Oh, there's an item there. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of like tutorial stuff. Lil K! Who's this? Is this Shauna?
Hey, do you know what's about to happen?
What? What's gonna happen?
We're going to battle, silly. What? We are Pokemon trainers after all.
What? I don't want to fight you. What does she even have? She's the one with the... Did she get chest spin? Is Delicati just a normal type? We've only fought her like once, right? I think so. Just normal, okay. I feel like we've only, yeah, I think we only fought her like literally in the very beginning.
Goodra.
Okay, she has a dragon. Okay, Chestnut, her starter, versus my own starter. Okay, we defeated Shauna.
Battles with friends are really, really exciting. That reminded me of our battle in Aquaport Town. That was the first time for both of us to battle with our Pokemon.
Hello, Lil K. Hi, Shauna. Who's this? Alright, it's Trev, is it? Wait, Trevor, is that his name? And Tierno. What are you two up to?
Nothing big.
Trevor?
How about you guys?
What was I thinking? I was like, it's not Travis. I couldn't remember. Trevor. Why, the same thing as you, Shauna. We heard about Lil K from the professor. We came running as fast as we could. Travis. Lil K, can we have a Pokemon battle? Oh, sorry to just throw that at you. Are you gonna heal my Pokemon? Isn't that... My Pokemon aren't healed, are they? Unfair. My Pokemon are not healed. They're trying to ambush me. Why is no one running a full team? That'd be too difficult for us. People are like, wow, Kiku, you're such a good Pokemon trainer. But you know, they could probably reach my level if they just had 6 Pokemon. You aren't a kid anymore, Kiku, you can handle it. What about the actual children who play this game, though? Skill issue for them? That's true, you're right. Alright, we were talking about like reading earlier. Made me think, like, I keep seeing things about like, what's Magic Room? Bizarre area, which Pokemon's held items lose their effect for 5 turns. Okay, interesting. But like, I've been seeing so much recently that like, children just don't know how to read. Or they read at a much lower level than they should be. You keep seeing things about Magic Room. Do I? Magic Room. Oh yeah, keep seeing things about how kids can't read nowadays. But like, I guess, I don't know, it makes me think like, if I was playing Pokemon games reading them all the time, are there kids who just can't read at this level? You interrupted yourself and it sounded like you're gonna talk about Magic Room. Magic Room. It's weird, but I don't get that down when I lose to you.
Wow, Tierney asking someone to battle? What's up with that?
Geosinge Town made me think. If Lil K hadn't been there, I wouldn't be dancing now, that's for sure. That made me want to get to know Lil K better, and I thought a battle would be the best way to do that. It's kinda selfish of me. Did my model freeze? Tierno, it's great when Pokemon trainers like us can understand the hearts and minds of other trainers and their Pokemon through battle. But before we do anything else, we should heal your Pokemon. Yeah! You tried to ambush me while my Pokemon were not healed. Not to sound old, but it's all this brain rot. It's true, the brain rot. It really is. I think I will follow the crown and be your opponent as well. But this time, it won't be about the Pokedex. It will be a Pokemon battle. Okay, here's Trevor. Our friend. Yeah, like Fletch was saying, like earlier in the year, he like volunteered to like help like do this like event for like I think 7th graders. And like one of them like gave him a thank you card and he showed it to me. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, like that's nice you got a card. But I was like, oh, but this kid's handwriting is like really messy. Like really messy. And he was like, yeah, like Some of them, like, he said that, like, at least one of the kids, like, clearly couldn't read, like, anything that while they were, like, at the event. And I was like, what? Like, couldn't read? Aren't they, like, in middle school? Well, I don't know. It just sounded really surprising to me. The only books I ever wanted to read in school was Goosebumps. I never read them. The user attacks the target with a hazardous full power headbutt. This also damages the user terribly. I don't want to damage the user. Couldn't read. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. It seemed I couldn't believe that like a 7th grader just couldn't read. Like, I can't imagine my life now, like, not being able to read in my native language. I love them, but because I read at higher levels, I couldn't read them for long. Okay. I'm trying to think, what books did I like reading? I just remember by the end of elementary school, I think if a book wasn't a certain thickness, I wouldn't read it. Like if it was really skinny, I'd be like, oh, this is probably too easy. I'm not gonna read it. Certain thickness, yeah, like if it didn't have enough pages, I like wouldn't read it. I'd be like, nah, this one's probably too easy. Which of course isn't true. There can be books that are... Can this Aerodactyl stop picking me up and throwing me? And then by the time I got to high school, I'd usually end up picking the shortest book because I didn't like reading for school anymore. I don't know, I feel like school killed my love for reading, unfortunately. Kiku wants to read the dictionary. The dictionary. No, I need, I don't know, what did I like reading? Fantasy maybe? Stuff like that. Something interesting. That's not the dictionary. Okay, what was good against fairy? What did we... I already forget. What was good against fairy? I know we fought a fairy gym before. Steel me things? I think you're right, but we don't have any steel type Pokemon. I think we just like brute forced it with one of our own Pokemon. And poison? Okay, and poison. I don't think we have any poison moves. You know, even though they say like they're not that strong, I mean, all their Pokemon are level 50. They're pretty strong. What does Misty Terrain do? Mist swirled around the battlefield. And even though it doesn't have this weakness, it is also ineffective against fire for some reason. Okay. I wonder why. How come fairies aren't good against fire? What's the lore behind that? There is still so much I don't know. Do I just not have what it takes?
Wow, I don't think I've ever heard you worry about being weak or strong before, Trevor. You seem a lot bolder than you used to be. Is it because you went on a journey? Or maybe it's thanks to what you learned from being with your Pokemon and us, your friends. Speaking of which, where's Caleb?
He's off trading with the Mega Evolution Guru. He said friends are friends even if they can't be together. Indeed. Well, there's something we must attend to. Be seeing you. Okay, bye. Forest fires or something? Yeah, I feel like that makes sense.
I'm so glad I went on a journey. I made some great friends, and thanks to my little chessman that I met before we left, I was able to visit many places, meet a lot of nice people, and make many wonderful memories. Well, okay? This is from us.
Oh, we got waterfall.
Even if you're battling without the badge from Snowball City Gym, you can use waterfall. I've got to get going. See you.
Okay, did they heal my Pokemon? They did not heal my Pokemon. Okay, how close are we to the next town? The move Misty Terrain can cut damage from dragon moves in half? Oh, okay. Ark, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the pause check, no shrimping. No shrimping on chat. Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for reminding me to save the game. Any snacks or drinks today? Just got my water. I don't know why, but I only really remember the battles I lose. You've got to turn every frustrating defeat into motivation to grow stronger. My Bergmite was given to me before my grandma... Wait, no, by my grandma when I was born. Kids need to spend time playing outdoors. It's not good to be indoors all the time. You hear that? Touch grass. Ooh, the Lays. I guess I only had that flavor that one time I bought them. When you mentioned them before. It's been a while since I've had Lay's chips though, in general. One man through it all lives ever on. To a Pokemon once lost, he's ever drawn. One man through it all lives ever on. Searching for his heart, long lost and gone. Would you like to give a tip? No. Don't get lost on the Pokemon path. Round and round in a loop it goes. Big tree marks the way. Have you heard of the Gracidia flower? It's from Sinnoh region, right? It's been a long-standing tradition in the Sinnoh region to give bouquets of them to people as a way of expressing one's appreciation. That's the flower on Shaman. Sup, I'm all about the ice types, you know? They're super chill for real. Then again, I can see why some people get fired up for the fire types. They're pretty hot. Maybe I'll buy some quick balls. Do I have any? Why can't they make portable versions of the Pokemon Center healing machines? Oh, I don't know. I would say it has to fit in your bag, but I think your bag is like infinitely big. It could fit in there. I don't know. Would it put Pokemon Centers out of business? We try to get winter clothes. even owns Pokemon centers? I don't know. Is it the government? It's free, right? Free to heal your Pokemon. Nothing says winter like a dress and shorts, indeed. The ultimate moves? Usually starters can learn them, right? Hydro Cannon. Probably has terrible accuracy or something. 90 accuracy. The user can't move on the next turn. $90 is like a 40 for real. I don't know, I feel like I don't trust anything below like 95 accuracy. I'm usually like, I don't know. Wolfric often wanders off in the direction of the Winding Woods. I wonder what he's up to. Is that this way? That's the gym leader's name. No, I missed the item. Okay, I need to like not be on my skates trying to get this item. Full restore. Maybe my real Gamba addiction started with Pokemon accuracy. Do you like using the risky, low accuracy moves? Oh, here's the boutique. Okay, let's see if we can find a nice outfit to wear. I thought you were gonna fall down a third time. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Okay, scarf top. These don't look very... I mean, they don't look that warm. Mini skirt. Jeans. Why are these 10,000? Why are clothes so expensive? Little black dress. That one's cute. You know, maybe I just convinced myself there'd be winter clothes. Made from Pokemon, probably. Like, these boots are made of, like, milk tank leather. Strappy purse. I do like the color. Sleeveless turtleneck's kind of nice. Or that one bug from Gen 5, Sawaddle or something. No, Sawaddle. Okay, we don't need a new outfit. I don't know, but the dress is kind of nice. It's silkstring, not made from the actual Pokemon. They're probably being treated poorly. They're forced to work. The dress is cute. It's okay, we don't need it. We don't need it, alright? Overconsumption, we don't need it. I need it. We'll think about it. Maybe we'll get the dress. Let's trade my Bisharp for a Jigglypuff. I don't have one. We've done a terrible job at filling in the Pokédex. I do read it. I too read it like Bishop. He has it. Bisharp? Bisharp? I feel like Bisharp makes sense. It makes sense though, because Pawniard, you know, that's true. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Bisharp and Pawniard. That does make sense. Thanks to the cold air that seeps out of the gym, no one in this town needs air conditioning. It's like frozen. I think the weather is just cold. Is it from the gym? What's new, Lil Blue, if it ain't the future champ? The gym is creating the cold? I don't know, that's what it sounded like that guy was saying. Hate to disappoint, but the gym leader is actually out right now. He said he's off to the Winding Woods if you feel like searching. Okay, does the map say anything about Snowbell City? They say the cold air flowing from the Pokemon gym is responsible for the city's frozen state. Oh, so it really is from the gym. Is it that cold? The cold air extends all the way to like over here. Is that allowed? Should that be legal? The gym is really creating all this cold air. Winding Woods. Oh, is this where we can evolve Eevee to Leafeon? Someone said earlier, like the forest loops round and round. Look for the big tree. It really is like a maze here. Here's the tree. Is that the tree? It is amazing. What is this, Pokemon? You know what this place is? Pokemon Village? This place is a secret, you know. Most of the Pokemon here are runaways, escaped from bad people who did awful things to them. It's a shame how many heartless trainers who can't bother to care for their Pokemon are out there. Some of these Pokemon though, some of them are just too strong and found they didn't really have a place in the outside world, so they came here. I see. Your Pokemon sure seem to think highly of you. You've had some good times together, haven't you? Hey, you can all come out now, this one's alright. Sometimes I get worried and come here to check on everyone. Excuse my manners. We haven't even had a proper introduction yet. The name's Wolfbrick. I'm usually over at the gym in Snowbell City since I am the gym leader and all. Let me guess, you want to challenge me? Yeah, I guess. I thought so. Sorry to inconvenience you like this. I'll be waiting for you back at the gym then. Before you come by, I think it would do you good to spend some time with the Pokemon here. Oh, it had a berry in its mouth? Okay, this one gave me a pretty wing. That's Snorlax there. Oh, a Ditto. We catch it just for the sake of catching it. I don't know, I found it transformed into me. Maybe we'll just escape. What is this? A trash can? Okay, we're leaving. Okay, so there's trash cans here. A horde. Oh, look at all the little Poliwag. So should we talk to the Snorlax over there? Amoongus. BRB water, take your time. Looks like it's having some good dream. Oh, a Jigglypuff. I think there was like a person in the at the top of the map, so I'll have to see what that person is. How do we get over there? Oh, Gotharita. Oh no. This patch of grass is shaped like or flowers. Kinda looks like a musical note. Pixie plate. Maybe we'll give that to Juniper. This is the unknown dungeon. Some terrifyingly strong Pokemon have made their homes in here. Only recognized champions of the Pokemon League are allowed to enter. Okay. I didn't even see the Espers here. Okay, we just have to make it back to where we were before. Here's a tree. Oh. I use magic room. Azumarill. I got put through a side quest. You went searching for water. What did you end up doing? Is this a dead end? My brother was asking me about lab stuff that he's currently doing. Tutor arc came by. You got the tutor. Our class is ahead in lab. Okay. I miss El Cremi. El Cremi's cute. I like the variation in his hair clip things. Yeah, there was like a lot of different variations, weren't there? And a lot of different colors. Oh, what's this? There were fruit ones, weren't there? Wasn't there like a... There was like a sort of strawberry design. There was a strawberry one. Al creme. I think there's like a... Maybe a 4-leaf clover. I don't remember. Okay, we made it out. There were stars. Okay, I feel like I remember the stars. Flower, berry, ribbon, and hearts. Okay. Oh, maybe I was thinking of the flower then. Are we ready for the gym? What's the dice, chunk of ice? What kind of greeting is that? What's the dice, chunk of ice? How's my favorite future champ? As you can see, the Snowbell City Gym is the place to be if you love ice types. But you've already seized 7 badges from gym leaders all across Kalos, right? I'm sure you don't need any hints from a guy like me anymore, am I right? Right? One more to go, eh? Go show him what you're made of, champ. Future champ, okay. Okay. Oh, they have like buttons? I forgot what the swirl color variants. Oh, there's so many. I remember like seeing a picture of all the Alchemy forms and I was like, oh, there's so many of them. Like, imagine trying to collect them all. The requirements are always specific, like spin counterclockwise for 5 seconds at night. Yeah, the spinning! The spinning, that's right. Cloister. Don't you need to flip your 3DS upside down to evolve Malamar? That's right. Oh yeah, Inkay, yeah. Inkay to Malamar. Yeah, you still, for the Legend ZA, you still have to do that too. You still have to flip, you have to flip your Switch upside down. Really? Yeah, you do. I think every game it's in, you have to flip it upside down. Even Pokemon Go. But it has to be like, the Switch has to be like, it cannot be docked. Because you have to flip it, right? So, it cannot be docked. Handheld, yeah, it has to be handheld mode. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. What if it's docked only via USB and not actually in a dock? I don't know. Ah, we're so close. I need to like press this one. I missed what you said because my brother can't read his own handwriting. If it's about the docked versus docked only via USB, then I'm not sure. Okay, I think now we can cross. We have to move things around a little bit. Alright, now we're in the next part here. Isn't this a safety hazard? I mean, I feel like... What if someone slides off? I feel like the gym being so cold that the entire town is also frozen is pretty dangerous as well, isn't it? But yeah, what if someone fell? Nah. Free air conditioning? I guess so. What about heating though? Don't they have to pay the heating bill now? Forever. Free air conditioning forever. But at what cost? Just catch a fire Pokemon? I guess that's true. Would the fire-type Pokemon like living in a snowy town, though? Wouldn't it rather live somewhere warm? Okay, I'm probably gonna have to fight this trainer too. Ice cream. Ice cream Pokemon. Ice cream and pain Pokemon though. Ice cream. Alright, time for the gym leader. You just obliterated my ice cream. You know what? Ice is both extremely hard and terribly fragile at the same time. You know what that means? Depending on which Pokemon you choose and what moves they use, I could be your most challenging opponent yet, or I could be a total pushover. But that's alright, that's how it should be. Anyway, enough of my rambling, let's get this show on the road. My yellow ink finally ran out. Are you gonna get more? Does your printer allow you to continue printing with one color's missing? I've had a spare for a month already. Okay, that's good. No need to wait around then. Doesn't Avalugg just look like a table? It's just a table, isn't it? A month ago it told me it was slow, so I bought something it was going to run out in the next couple days. Boy, was I wrong. I feel like they just want you to buy ink. I got one of those eco tank printers. The ones where you just like refill the ink with like a bottle of ink. Hasn't run out yet, so that's pretty good. I feel like if it was my old printer, it would have run out of ink by now with all the stuff I'm trying to print. I have an old Canon Pixma from when I was in high school. Yeah, I hear Canon Pixma's pretty good. I don't know what my old printer was. Oh, he probably has a potion. He has a potion. It was some type of printer that like wasn't meant for printing artwork. Which printer brand is it that does subscription? Is it HP? Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. Impressive. The printer I have now is an Epson Eco Tank. One of those Epson ones. Impressive. Your Pokemon fought with great courage. I can tell you've trained your Pokemon well. HP, yeah. I don't know, subscription sounds terrible. For ink. What you have right there is called the Iceberg Badge. As long as you have that, any and all of your Pokemon will surely look up to you and do their absolute best in battle. Let me give you this too. A subscription to print. Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, just to print. Yeah, not only the ink. Yeah, just the print. Being rigid can make you tough, but it'll also render you fragile. You're better off being flexible, you know what I mean? Some people are fluid like water and can adapt to their environment without changing what's important on the inside. Not me though. I guess I'm too stubborn. Maybe that's why I love Ice type. Yeah, I guess I did hear about that, like the subscription Just to be able to use the printer. Now that's bad. It's awful. Yeah, like why should... You already bought the printer, why should you have to pay a subscription to use it? Makes me hope my printer never breaks, yeah. There's the future champ I know and love. Looks like you trumped our old gym leader. It's never a bad thing to test the limits of your strength, am I right or am I right? Since you're such a star, I guess that means you're off to the Pokemon League. You know what? You have all the gym badges now, but there's only one thing left to do. It's time you headed off to the Pokemon League. Listen up now. Trust in your Pokemon, and there's no limit to what you can achieve. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't buy a printer if it needed a subscription to print. I like how the convo just ends. Yeah, they're like, you go become the champion. And I'm like, okay. Maybe I didn't even reply. I didn't say anything. I just left. Okay, where do we need to go? This city, popular with Pokemon trainers, is a typical example of Southern Kalosian life. Maybe that's a post-game thing. Alright, so we're gonna head to the west and go to Victory Road and go to the Pokemon League. Subscription in general is not worth it if you barely use your printer. Yeah. Okay, next time. Next time on Pokemon X and Y, we will go beyond. Then go to the Pokemon League. Yeah, I think we've done enough that we know the lore. So when we play Legend ZA, we'll be like, oh, we know that from Pokemon X. We know that when that happened. Well, we'll definitely finish eventually. We'll come back and do the Pokemon League. We will go beyond X and Y to Z and loop back to A. Yeah. We'll go through the whole alphabet if we have to. But thank you everybody for watching. We got the 8th gym badge. It's pretty good. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching. Hope everyone had a good start to the week. Enjoy the rest of the week. We'll catch y'all another time. Until then, bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye.